shouldn't, but I think I'm, very reactionary, defensive. I'm gonna cast Bones of Earth and basically put a wall between us and the horrors.
Okay.
And say I can put 6 pillars.
Bones of the Earth, you said?
When they're
Each pillar has a cylinder, 5 feet up to 30 feet. And you can do 6 of these at one time, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean, they can break through them, but they'll have to spend their time doing that.
Yeah.
When I cast these pillars, they're there forever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm just reading a little bit about it. Alright, so where are you going to put these pillars at?
I drew it on the map.
But I think that's only going to be on your copy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't.
Yeah,
So
you
let me
can't
see
see
if
that.
I have anything that I can put down
I can
for
put markers.
you. Yeah, here. Put these here. Here's some black dots. There's 5 black dots. Put those where you want the. Each one will be its own 5-foot square, basically.
Oh my god, somebody dropped their portable holes while they were flying over this.
There'll be one more right there in the south, too.
Alright, so you get 5 or 6? You
6.
get 6? Very nice. Alright, there's the last one. Nice job. I like that. That was quick thinking.
Yeah, so Dave, they're here forever, like she said. So you're going to have to email this map back to Wizards and tell them that we've adjusted their world.
That's right.
And these are basically 5 foot across, so
Yep.
these things wouldn't be able to get through. That's good. All right, so Growl, you've basically blocked them out. I mean, there is a space up here, but are they intelligent enough to realize that, or are they going to try to climb over? I don't know what they're going to try to do, but you'll find out. All right, now anything else you want? Do you want to do any kind of movement, anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna step back. Well, I want to. I know I can't see up there. I probably can't even see Elsa.
You can
But I
see
wanna
her
step here, so maybe I
backside.
can see.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see her. You can kind of see her standing there, and then this elemental, you can see him also. This first one.
All right. I just want to move here so I get a better
What's up,
view
man?
of what's happening up top.
Yeah, you can see that those two are engaged with one another for sure.
Oh. Oh, not that kind of engaged. Okay, never mind.
No, almost.
Oh, sorry, just 1 second.
Won't
Twitter's-
engage with the other one because they're hook horrors. Horrors.
So I guess I'm still dangling from a rope, so I'm gonna
You
drop
are.
to the ground.
All right. So you're probably up about halfway. So we'll say that you shimmy down 20 feet, and then you can basically stay where you're at. I mean, we'll say that it takes half your movement to shimmy down the rope.
Okay, so I guess my first thought is I need to try to do what I have to do to get Elsa down off of the ledge. Considering that she's the only one up there. So I am going to, let me ask a question. In order to cast an elemental, You have to have enough of that element. Like, obviously, there's nothing here to cast a fire elemental with. But what about an air elemental? Can I
Sure.
summon an air elemental in here?
There's you're breathing air, so I would say that's
Right,
what
that's what I would
qualifies, right?
thought.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be like 10 cubic feet or whatever, so I thought
Yeah.
I figured it'd be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Or Earth. Yeah, one of those two. Yeah.
Dave,
Uh,
but
Lord. Yeah.
she could even do a fire elemental if she wants.
Yeah,
If
but
I
you're-
gave fire.
Yeah.
If she has
No,
fire.
I'm doing air. I'm doing
Fireball!
I'm doing air for a specific reason. So I'm basically just gonna kind of, as soon as I hit the ground, I'm just gonna gracefully kind of pirouette, right, almost like I'm summoning, this massive wind up around me, and
That's ought to be
forming
easy.
it into summoning forward an air elemental to do my will.
Okay, now is this air elemental? Is this a full blown elemental out of the monster manual or what?
Yes, it says the DM has the stuff. So let's see. It's called Conjure Elemental. It's a 5th level spell. And I can conjure it anywhere within 90 feet of me. It lasts for an hour. It does take concentration. And it can call forth an elemental servant.
Okay.
Like air.
Yeah.
It has its own actions. It doesn't rely on anything of mine. And it says that the DM has all the statistics.
All right. So
Yeah,
let's
air
go
elementals
ahead.
have a hit point of 1.
No, the air elementals are pretty sweet. So let me give you an air elemental. Here is your air elemental. I actually made one of those. I like it.
I think it should be a female, and you should name her Windy.
Sure.
Just such an awesome guy. I love it. All right, so there's your air elemental. You cast the spell. You set it there, and I also have the. Actually, let me go ahead and add the air elemental to the combat tracker first. So we'll go ahead and make that official.
Okay.
All right.
And
so
I believe that air elementals have the
Now,
ability to
is it going to be
fly.
neutral to you? Is it going to be
Yeah,
friendly to you, or what?
It's friendly to all of us.
Okay, very good. All
Just
right.
to the party.
All right. And when does it get to go? On your turn?
No, it has its own. I think it has its own initiative. Hold on just a second.
And just a second, Dave, because I wrote this rule in myself.
Yeah, shut up.
This is one of the spells I made up. Hold on, Dave.
I love it.
I think we need dome spray.
Okay, it obeys commands that I issue to it. No action required on my part.
So it basically shares your initiative, I would think.
Yeah, you don't issue any commands and it defends itself.
Okay, I put it right with you.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I mean, I can give a command because there's no action to do that, but I don't know if this round it can carry out that command or not. That's
Conjure elemental. Let me take a look real quick. Okay, this is a concentration spell too, so you'll have to make sure you maintain the concentration. Okay, go ahead and take that token and put it wherever you want. It's a 10-foot cube. Wow, so it's actually a large elemental.
So basically, what I'm telling it.
Where'd you put it?
Right beside. I don't see it either. It disappeared a minute ago. I saw you put it there. There it goes. Okay, so I turn around to this thing and I tell it to retrieve Elsa, and I think that they have like a whirlwind ability or something like that, possibly. They could possibly go get her, but I'm not sure how that will work mechanically.
Oh, I like the creativity of that, so, yeah. Okay, so it emerges
bring the party back together.
You could have whirled the rock things into the hook hands.
Well, I can do that next. How do
Okay,
you
so
know
you
that's not
roll
plan
initiative
B?
for the
Oh,
elemental.
that was Plan B. I'm sorry.
All right, so it had its own initiative. So there you go. I changed the initiative back to a 23. So it has its own initiative, and then it has its own turns. It obeys any verbal commands you issue to it, which is no action required by you. If you don't issue any commands to it, it will defend itself from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. If your concentration is broken, the elemental doesn't disappear. Instead, you lose control of the elemental, and it becomes hostile towards you and your companions. And it might attack. I like that. An uncontrolled elemental cannot be dismissed by you, and it disappears 1 hour after you summon it. The DM has the elemental statistics. All right, very good. I like that. Pretty cool. All right, so there you go. So you're going to command that thing to go up and get Ilsa. So let's see. It has a whirlwind. Let's see. Each creature in the elemental space must make a strength saving throw. On a failure, it takes damage and is flung 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction and knocked prone. I like this. This is great.
That's yeah, but I don't want to do that to Ilsa. Doesn't it have like a thing where it can actually pick someone up and bring them down?
It has air form.
Maybe not.
No. Let's see.
Shit.
Elemental can enter a hostile creature space and stop there. It can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. So that's pretty much what it has, and it has 2 slam attacks.
Alright, well then I'm going to send it up there to fight alongside of Ilsa.
Okay, sounds good. On its turn, it will.
And then I'm going to use
I'll-
the remainder of my stuff to move.
I'll tell you what, I will allow you to use the elemental because you wanted to use it in a creative type of manner, and it's my game. I can do whatever I want to. So I will appease you wanting to go up and get Ilsa with that. So on its turn, it will go up as part of its movement, but of course we'll say within the confines of its movement, which its speed is 90 feet per round. So it's going to have plenty of room to move 10 feet, 40 feet up, that's 60 feet. It'll pick up Ilsa. I mean, you have to communicate that out, RP it with Ilsa. She can jump into the elemental, and then it'll be on its way back down for the end of its turn.
Right.
Or actually, better yet, I mean, it can just, well, yeah, I would say no, we'll just stay with the 90 feet movement, and then it'll be back down. And then in the next round, Ilsa will be on the ground, the elemental will be on the ground, and you can just tell the elemental to do what you want it to do. So
Right.
perfect. I think that'll work great.
Alright, great. I'm not sure if she's. I'm sure she's going to have to take some attacks of opportunity, maybe, but
She'll take a couple, yeah.
at least she'll be out of.
Yeah.
2 attacks of opportunity are better than 4 attacks every round. So, yeah. Or, no,
Yeah.
those things just get single attacks, I think. But they're pretty heavy. So, alright. So, that's what you want to do. So, the elemental
Yes.
will do that on your turn. So, just remember, you have to maintain concentration. So, alright.
Correct.
And if you get
And
hit,
I'm
you have to
gonna-
do a constitution saving throw.
That's why I'm going to move faces back.
Okay.
Because I still have half of my movement.
Okay. All right. So as you're starting to move back, you can start to hear rocks grumbling behind you. And as you kind of turn around, because it does kind of startle you, you can actually see more of these hook horrors starting to climb down from the rocks. You can actually see 3 more hook horrors climbing down.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's alright, I got something for them on my next turn.
Okay.
Not if it's a concentration spell.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She
well,
can. Yeah,
those-
she can. You can
those
still
are break
cast spells.
concentration.
No,
Yeah.
no, casting a spell does not break concentration. What breaks
Only if I get
concentration is if you get hit. Yeah, that's what breaks concentration.
Or if she uses a spell that requires concentration.
Oh,
Yeah, it can only
yes.
have one
Yeah.
concentration spell.
Another spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another concentration spell will break it too.
Yeah,
All
that's what I was talking about.
And then you'll have to deal with the elemental because the elemental will then be hostile with you and not controlled by you. So, all right. So next is Rogar. What say you, Rogar? Good job on that, also, by the way.
Oh,
Val.
thank you.
Where are
And
those
both of you,
new
great
ones
job.
popping up?
I'll be right back.
They're back behind you. So there's one here, and one here, and they're climbing down. And you hear this clicking sounds.
How much feet is it across?
They're
Less than 30?
they're about 20 feet up. They're in like a crevice that's on the side of the wall.
No, but I mean, you have that one that's closest to the side we are, and then the two others. How much space is there between those two? First two.
Pretty much 5 feet. Because they're large creatures, so they're taking up two by two squares, not one.
No, I mean the one I'm. This one and the one on the other side. The first one on the other side. If it's less than 30, I can do something, and otherwise I have to do it with the others.
Yeah, these things here are within 30 feet of one another. Yeah, I mean each square is 5 foot, Lord. So you got 5 feet between these two.
I'm gonna do it with the upper tree. So first I'm gonna move up towards a little space that is left between those pillows. Because I must see the...
Okay, yeah,
and
you can move through there, yeah.
And then I'm going to do chain lightning. Chain lightning. And that is, I attack, I create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards a target of your choice that you can see within range. Range is 150 feet. And from that target, 3 bolts then leap to as many...
So they're within 30 feet of the first target. So
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're within 20 feet. So okay, so
yeah,
those get targeted by one of the bolts. So all right, 3 bolts leap out. So 3 bolts will hit the first target, and then
one bolt hits the first one, and from there it goes.
Yeah, so each one will get hit by a bolt. Yeah, up to 3 targets after the first one. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and target all of those, and then do your dexterity saving throw, and we'll see if they hit. And you're doing a 6th level spell slot with this, or are you upgrading it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's
no,
10.
it's a 6th level spell.
Can't you cast 7th level spells, or just 6th?
6th.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's 10d8 damage. All right, so you're targeting hook horror number 1, 2, 3. You unleash your bolt of lightning as it streaks out from your hands, hits the first one, and just chains away. And all 3 hook horrors fail their saving throws. Very nice. So go ahead and roll your 10d8 damage. All right, so each one of these are basically encased with lightning as you hear the zzz and the cackles and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like a lightning strike going off. And all of these things are now wounded from the lightning. Very nice. I like it. Good job. Anything else? You got any other movements you want to take or anything like that?
I'm just going to take a step back, so I'm not immediately visible again for those creatures.
Okay. Alrighty. So, next you can go ahead and pass the puck to Ilsa. Alright, Ilsa, you're up. So you can take your actions.
And since I have no idea what's going down there, I am going to do my 3 attacks on this elemental.
Yeah. Nice. I know. I like that. Level 11, you get 3 attacks. So yeah, and you heard Alora. She was yelling up to you. I don't know what she said, but you saw her.
Yeah, I basically
kinda...
told her since I'm sending something to get you.
Wendy.
Wendy's coming to get you. I love it.
Wendy's coming to get you.
You're going to get blown.
Yes, it gives great blowjobs.
Oh my! Hey now. All right, 3 attacks on the Gale of Dur. I love high level gaming. It's awesome. First is a hit. Go ahead and slash out with your short sword. All right. Same thing as with Donk. Your attack is resisted. You can tell that it didn't take the full brunt of your damage, even though you did hit it with a solid hit. So
it's also a long sword against a boulder type thing. As a mountain dwarf, I probably know this isn't going to kill it, but it'll at least do something.
Yeah, you'll eventually get it killed. Yeah, unless it kills you first.
Yeah.
All right. Second and third attack. Let's do it. That's another hit. 23 versus AC. Don't you love being a fighter with all these attacks? 13 more damage than your last attack. That's another hit. 25. Minimum damage, but I mean, still, you did 21. 31 damage, as much as a lightning spell. So fighters are pretty strong. All right, Ilsa, anything else for you? But you see this elemental floating up towards you.
Well, it's not like I can really move around, so I'm just going to stay put and wait for Wendy.
All right, pass it. Let's go to the air elemental. Here we go. The air elemental. Basically whisk its way up 40 feet. It basically consumes you. You're able to jump into it, and then it starts to float back down. And it almost gets down to the ground, and you're right here with it. All right, so you're about 10 feet off of the ground. Very nice. Nice job there, Wendy. Oh, also, I'm going to give you a couple attacks of opportunity. I forgot that. I'm going to give you a couple for the road, a couple slam attacks.
I would expect nothing less,
I
David.
think that would be only fair. First is a miss. Very nice. And the second one attacks you, which is also a miss. So there we go. You are 10 foot from the ground. All right,
That
next.
is a free escape.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. Now, what's going to happen is this. The Galeb Durs, they are going to start to climb down. Now they can actually climb. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna have fun with this. This is gonna be a massive fight. Wow, what the hell is that sound? Wow, somebody's got a car or something. I don't know, but it's loud as hell. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a couple things with these Gale of Durs. They are going to move. Alright, basically they are going to climb down. Now the first one is going to move 5 feet, move 10 feet, and then start to climb down. They have a hell of a movement. So it is going to basically get on the ground. That's its max movement. And this thing is going to slam.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this thing is going to... Sounds like somebody's got an airboat engine out there somewhere. And it's going to slam you. So it takes a slam attack on Rogar.
And I'm assuming since my reaction was for the hook whores, I'm not going to react to that guy coming down right next to me.
No, I'll let you go ahead and attack it. I mean, it's anything is within your distance. I mean, it's within... I'll give you a little bit of a because you are kind of behind a pillar a little bit. So because the pillar's basically blocked your line of sight from the hook horse. But you could just go ahead and attack the Gale of Dur. So you can go ahead and do that attack, and then I will go ahead and. Okay, he missed Rogar, so he took his earthen hand and tried to punch you. You're able to dodge out of the way, and now Donk, you can attack him.
All right. So I'm actually having a little bit of a challenge right now with my sheet. Let me try moving it over and trying it. All right, here we go. So as soon as I realize that this guy is coming down, I turn my maul and just swing it at him.
Okay, you hit him. It crushes him.
So I'm doing this as a reaction, so I just get one action, correct?
That's it. Yeah.
Normally I do 3, so okay, excellent.
Yeah, reaction is just 1. Yeah, it's just standard attack. All right, so it takes 10 damage, and some of the rock just chips away from it. Dust falls down, and it's been damaged. Now the other Gale of Dur, it has now climbed down, and you are surrounded, Rogar, and this other Gale of Dur, it is going to slam attack you. And it misses with a 15 versus armor class. So it is done with its movement. It's climbed down, used all of its movement, attacked, gone, done. Donk, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and my first attack will be...
Did you rage last round?
Yeah, I raged bonus, remember? You
Did you drop your rage? Did you drop your rage token on there?
I had thought I did, but give me a second.
Out. I'll add another couple damage to that.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Dave.
Tighten up the
Worm.
Yeah, I know. It's like we don't play for a couple weeks for a month, and everybody just forgets.
I know. It's like I can't believe it, Dave.
Christ.
Sometimes I try to log in the middle of the night just to work my character, but the server's always down. So
you know what? I noticed that you did like to log in from time to time because I'd be working on something in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden I'd see Worm Food has connected.
I just try to hack Alora's account, though. Lower her a couple of levels and see if she notices. So she never does, Dave. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take my 3 attacks, and I'm going to do the first one on the first creature that's right next to Mr.
Left or right?
Dragonborn.
The one on the left or the right?
The one that is on the right.
Okay, so your first attack with them all is a hit. I mean, you get a good hefty swing, boom. All right, partially resist the damage, but you still do 14 damage.
And then my second attack, I'll do the same.
All right, that's a hit. 16. 14 damage, there's 28 damage.
I mean, I can't believe that this guy hasn't gone down yet. You know? So I'm gonna just wind up for the third hit and spin this maul around. I'm gonna try to just crunch it right across the side of the head. I'm gonna try to knock his block off.
No pun intended. That's a hit, 22. Minimum damage of 11, but you still did. I mean, in 3 attacks, you did 39 points of damage. That's pretty awesome. Who says melee characters aren't strong in 5? All right, nice. You want to take any movement, anything like that? I'd like to give you a couple attacks of opportunity.
Gee, Dave, if you'd like to, I guess nobody's here to stop. Oh, I won't take movement. I'm good. Thanks.
All right. All right, we'll go to the hook horse. Here, I'll hit the next actor for you. All right, so hook horror moves up. Obviously, it can't squeeze through there because it's blocked by the rock, and but it does reach out and it does attack Rogar. It does have a 10-foot reach with its hook, so it reaches over the Gale of Dur as it kind of slashes down at you. All right, so that's a hit. You're going to take a total of 12 piercing